Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee, Elvis Presley Boulevard, and right across the street is Graceland, the home of Elvis Aaron Presley. Today we're going to be talking about the history of the house, matching up some photographs. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to get to tag along. Hi everybody and welcome to the World of Micah. We're going to be crossing the street heading over to Elvis Presley's Graceland, the home that Elvis Aaron Presley purchased in 1957 and lived in until he passed away in the age of 42 in 1977. He bought the house for $102,000, but we'll get into more of that as we get across the street. You guys are going to get the tag along now. Let's take a closer look. Waiting for my signal to cross the street. This is Elvis Presley Boulevard. I believe back in the day when he bought Graceland, this was Highway 51. Now to get inside Graceland, you have to purchase a ticket for the tour. I did that, and to get there, you will have to take one of these shuttles that takes you into the gates. But we're gonna get as close as we can to the gates. Talk about a little bit of history. I will be putting my name on those gates today. And we are crossing Elvis Presley Boulevard right now. Whoa, hey, that's pretty cool. Didn't even know that was there. And we are making it across like so many other people are. Made it across the street. As you can see, fans have been signing this wall for years and years and years. Right up here is Graceland, the home of Elvis Aaron Presley. Now, this was originally known as Graceland Farms, owned by Stephen Tuff, founder of SC Tuff & Company, the oldest commercial printing firm in Memphis, and it was named after his daughter, Grace. Now, Ruth and Thomas Moore built this in 1939. The house was built in 1939. So before that, all of this was farmland as far as the eye could see. Well, the property, at least. And then in 1957, Elvis Aaron Presley gave his parents, Vernon and Gladys, a budget of $100,000 to buy a house. And this is what they found. He purchased this in 1957, March 19th, 1957, for the amount of $102,000. It opened to the public June 7th, 1982. Now this is the original security office here. Vester Presley, Vernon's brother, used to work this back when Elvis was here. And right over here are the original gates. The gates of Graceland. Let's match up some photographs. Look at this. The gates. I've got to touch the gates. That's amazing, right? Wow. All right, so if you can see in this photograph right here, the gates were closed. And this is Elvis right as he purchased Graceland. Look at that. Amazing, right? All right, now moving on. I've got to do this quickly because the buses come and go. See, here comes another one. And then right here, Elvis was standing and it still said Union Bricklayers employed on this job. Isn't that amazing? The young Elvis Presley standing in front of the gates that he had placed here. How awesome. The tops of the gates are still the same. Look at that, little talk box here. And this is a sad one. This was taken somewhere around here. I can't quite get the angle because I believe the photographer was on top of this. This was taken 1977 when Elvis passed away. You can see everyone trying to get into the gates of Graceland. This place was a madhouse. People were all along Elvis Presley Boulevard just trying to get a glimpse of the king of rock and roll. They couldn't believe that Elvis had actually passed on. People were passing out. They had ambulances out here. So many folks were just in disbelief that the king was truly gone. Now right here you can see this looks exact same as it did in 1977. They were waiting for the hearse to come out of the gates of Graceland. Everyone was blocking and paying their respects for the day they laid Elvis to rest. This was not his first resting place. This is also free to the public. You can just walk right up here and get a glimpse of Graceland. Tours are coming and going all throughout the day, but anybody can actually drive up here, park your car right here, and see everything, or you can cross the street like I did. Now there's a plaque here. This was erected August 16th, 1982 by the Elvis Presley International Memorial Foundation and Shelby County government. Elvis Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi on January 8, 1935, the son of Vernon and Gladys Presley. He moved to Memphis in 1948. Soon after signing a contract with Sun Records in 1954, he achieved tremendous popularity. His musical and acting career in records, movies, television, and concerts made him one of the most successful and outstanding entertainers in the world. He died August 16, 1977. He is buried here in his Memphis home of Graceland. I believe it was Forest Lawn Cemetery that Elvis was first buried at. And I was talking about his uncle Vester, who used to work here as a security guard. Wow, look at that artwork there. I think they had a sign over here. I'm gonna try and see if there is one. Because this was his office right over here. I don't think there is. I don't want to get too close because they frown upon filming, but I can get up to the gates here. See, this is it. Still have people signing and everything here. Isn't that cool? Amazing. All right. Now, one thing I want to do while I'm here is put my signature on this wall. Pay my respects. I did this years ago when I was on tour with my band. I have no idea where my signature was. Or is. I'm still here somewhere in some form or fashion. It's just unbelievable. You can just walk along the side here and take it all in. A lot of people are using this paint. I got a big Sharpie that I brought. Now, a lot of people leave stickers of their bands promoting their music because I'm sure he influenced them in some form or fashion. He influenced me. That's for sure. Still going down. Amazing, right? And just right over that is the house. And across is the whole complex. Alright. Gonna find a good spot and put my name. I don't want to cover anybody else's if I can avoid it. And while we're matching up photos, I found the very first photo Abby and I ever took together. This was around 2013, I believe, 2014. Right there. In fact, there's a guy's name on the wall. It says Keith. Right next to me, 2015, no? Yeah, 2012 is what Keith's. If we can find Keith, wherever Keith's name is, that's a long time ago, Keith. I'm sure it's been erased. So it's really hard to find an empty spot, but I think I found one right here. I'm gonna put this on here. officially on the wall once again at Elvis Presley's Graceland. And right next to that, for posterity, World of Micah. Found an open spot. All right, very cool. I think we're gonna hop in the vehicle and we're gonna drive down. I'm gonna show you guys Vernon's house that Elvis bought. And in the backyard, you could see Graceland. So we talk about a little bit of history of the house, history of the walls here. Let's go visit some Vernon history, which was Elvis's father. So located at 1266 Dolan Drive, this is Vernon Presley's house. It was a wedding gift from Elvis in 1962. He lived here with his wife Dee, who remodeled the house after a while and gave it some of her, likings when she was living here. Vernon remarried after Elvis's mom passed away, Gladys. And then he lived here also after he and Dee divorced. She lived here for a while, and then he actually got the house back from her and lived here up until he passed away. Now it's weird that online it said it was built and given to Vernon in 1962, but on the plaque there it says 1964 to 1978. Maybe he didn't actually move in until 64. Very interesting, we'll have to figure that out. But this is it, Vernon Presley's house. Very cool. Now this is cool. It's a big backyard. And if you look through here, the fence is kind of broken. You can kind of see some of the fencing from the horses at Graceland back there. That's unreal. That's so cool how close he was. I bet he could just walk in the backyard and had a gate and a way to get in and, to and from Graceland. Look at this. You got it gated up here, but I know somebody owns the property. Literally behind this house is Graceland. That's one of the barns where they keep the horses. Let's see if I can get over here. If you were to walk straight back there, you would walk up to where the horses are on Graceland property. Vernon Presley's house. It's been sitting here for quite some time. There's no photographs online about it, showing what it looked like when Vernon lived here. But if you compare it to the other houses, no one else here has fences. This is all gated up for his protection. I'm sure word got out that Elvis's father lived here. And, people probably came over here to see if they could get a glimpse of Elvis's father. Or Elvis, possibly visiting his father. Now I know they've redone the inside. There's a great video of this by a man named the Spa Guy on YouTube. He's done a really good video showcasing, I think, on the inside of this. I'll put a link above, you guys can check it out. Spa Guy's a really good guy. Does a lot of good Elvis history. And I'm glad I could touch on some of it today. Big fan. I normally don't share my fanboy-ism for Elvis on my YouTube channel. But that's got to change because I'm a massive fan and I figured, hey, I need to let everybody know my 2 cents on Elvis. Well, it's time to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Elvis Presley's Graceland. As I said, I'm a huge fan, but it was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys had fun watching. The next time you're here at Graceland, tell them World of Micah sent you. I will see you guys in the near future. Very excited about the new year and new episodes and new adventures. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.